I mean, we really put a lot in the last 2 days, so it was good. Mostly pass-oriented, screen game, draw. So it was good. We got a lot in, 2-minute stuff, some third down. So we got a lot in, and now we'll settle into kind of a more normal routine during the week on Tuesday and Thursday, and then we'll have a break for spring break.
Tuesday's pads? First day pads?
It'll be, I think it will be pads, to be honest with you.
I mean, I guess from these first 2 days of film, how much do you evaluate that versus the first day in pads? You know, like
evaluate it all, really. We don't really ask them to do. I've been in places where they still ask you to do all the run game, even though you're just in helmets. And I just after a while, I just said I don't want to do that. I want to do the things that we can do really well when we're in helmets. So we did that. You know, we put in 2 minute, we put in some third down stuff, we put in all our 3-step and drop back game. So I evaluate them. You're able to evaluate them. If we were doing running plays, you'd be like, well, that was kind of an ISO, but we can't really do anything. So we don't really give them any conflict there. So they know they're being evaluated, and really good attitude so far. I'm really pleased with it.
What are your thoughts on the way Ryan threw the ball today?
Good. Yeah, he's doing good. Some of it's unfair. You know, obviously the defense won the majority of those third down period just because you can't stop any penetrators without any padding. Defense was playing fast right now, and you know, we got some guys on the O-line that got to learn quick. But that will be good. You know, Ryan, he's seen it really well. He's stepping up real well, and really excited about the way he's throwing the ball down the middle of the field, which is I'm really excited.
From a pure effort standpoint, who do you think has really stepped up over days 1 and 2?
Oh, well, I mean, you know, we're so low at wideout right now between track and some injuries that all those guys gave great effort. Rashawn Scott and Garrett Kidd and Stacy, DeMario, all those guys have really done a good job, so they've given a great effort. I'm really pleased with Gus's effort right now. You know, he's a big man. He's about probably 9 pounds heavier than he was during the season, and running really well, 35. On defense, I think Fig is, kind of trying to set the standard. Tracy, Dion, kind of, to be honest with you, looks more healthy than he's been in a year. He just looks different. So pleased with him. Kamala doing a good job with his effort. Paul Muhammad. So again, we're getting good effort by a lot of different guys. We just need more guys setting the standard and holding the other guys accountable.
Do you expect to have Artie and Phil back this spring? I know maybe Artie might go nationals and stuff. But
Phil Tuesday, Artie the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. Tuesday the 18th, after he wins a national championship.
What are you going to do with this medal that he just won?
That's his medal. That's between he and Coach Deem. So I'm just glad we were able to get an assist on that. So I'm really happy with him, and saw his mom Dana out here before. I know she's thrilled. So great young man, real happy for him.
Jelani Hamilton obviously has plenty of talent, but what are the challenges for him?
Yeah, no, it's time. You're right. I mean, it's time. Again, probably a young man. If we were in a different place 2 years ago and weren't going through some of the things that we were going through, would have been a guy that we would have redshirted. But he's healthy now. There should be very few mental errors. He's stronger. He's up to 285. It's time. So I'm not really looking at any pitfalls with him or anything. He just needs to get better. Trust Jethro and have a good spring. I think he will.
What kind of improvements have you seen Bo make out here, or just since he's been here just last year?
Somebody sent me a picture of him from like
yeah, we've all seen that.
Yeah. I mean, the same guy, man. I mean, just now he's 260, and Bo's fast. I mean, Bo is really fast, guys. I mean, he's a 4'6" guy, so he can get down the field, and so he's stronger at the point. He's obviously in better shape now than he was when he got here this time last year, and just a lot more comfortable. So he's having a really good spring so far. I'm excited about Bo.
Denzel's moved around a little bit on your defense. Just with where he's at right now, what do you like in the next spot?
Mike, at the Mike, he's I know it's hard to say this, but I mean his tackling production will probably go up even more. And he's so big now. It used to be we put him at will, when he was 208, 210 pounds to protect him, because that's where the 3 technique is. And now he can do it all because he's 242 now, and he's actually a guy that we're trying to say, okay, now enough's enough. Stay 242. So, but I think he'll become more productive. He's in the middle of it. He'll be able to venture sideline to sideline and be it won't be in the boundary as much in the pass game. He'll be in the middle of the field, hopefully be the recipient of some tip balls and things of that nature, and he's got great vision and breaks, so it will be more productive for him.
Dallas looked really good out there. He went sky high, and breaking, and then he had an interception.
Yeah, and he was disappointed because he doesn't know all the coverages yet. So on that last 2 minute, he gave up a big one, and I just told him right in front of the team, I said, "Don't worry about that, man. You had a great day." And he's so coachable, and he's tough. We got a long way to go with him at that position, but he is just so willing, and I'm excited about him because he just brings another coachable guy, another guy that's physical and smart. So really excited about him.
Both Tucker now a tailback, fullback, or just tailback?
Well, yeah, you're right. It's tailback.
He'll do both.
He'll do both.
Okay.
Yeah. Who else is, you guys know we only use a fullback 10 times a game.
Right.
So he'll do some fullback. Obviously, if we got in a jam, Gus would do some fullback. Ronnie Regula has been there for us. And then if we need him in short yards goal line, Juwan Young has done that too. So we'll look at him there as well.
You mentioned with Jelani, it's time. I assume you've got a lot of juniors kind of turning that corner in their careers.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's time for a lot of these guys to make that jump?
Yeah, but they do too. So it's not like the head coach is saying it. They're ready. They're ready to go. They've had a good offseason. They're stronger. Tyreek, you look at him over here, his body's different now. Jelani's body's different. Kirby, all those guys in that class that, really played when they were stickmen. They looked like Bo Sandland's pitcher when they were out there playing 2 years ago. And now they're catching up to their bodies and they're stronger. So, we're excited about that group. Jenkins got an injury right now, but Jenk, Bush, Tracy's leading for us out there. I'm sure you guys can feel him when he's out there. He's a very positive player. So is Dion. So that whole group, and a lot of those guys are on defense. We're excited about where they're going and how they're developing.
What are your early thoughts on Darling and Casey McDermott?
Yeah, really good, talented. Just guys who are where they need to be, do what they need to do, take care of business. They're smart. Obviously, good work ethic. Both stronger than I thought they would be. Usually, longer guys have a little bit more difficult time building up because they have longer levers. They're stronger than I thought they were, and off to a good start.
In terms of the running back situation with the injuries and everything, Gus, you mentioned is doing well, and Walter. Who else are some of the guys you want to see step in?
Yeah, DeAndre Johnson is the other guy that's working in there. So, between those guys and then obviously getting Joe and Duke back, we feel probably as best as we felt at that position, so we're excited about that.
Is it tough just going through the spring, obviously, with those two out?
Yeah, but I always tell the coaches, we don't play the game in the spring. We'll find a way. Let's not put somebody there. Like, it would have been easy for us to say, okay, Dallas, you just stay there and make us comfortable. We wouldn't have made the team better. We're making the team better right now with Dallas going to safety. And obviously we've seen enough from Joe and Duke to know that they're going to be ready to help us. And Tuck is leaning out again now. He really enjoyed the cafeteria the first semester, so we're trying to get him to get back to. Yeah, that's right. Yes, raise your hand. Yes. So but he's he looks good. He's lean. Many people don't know, but Tuck is really fast. He's one of the fastest guys on the team, and he's leaning out. Hopefully, have a great spring for us, and then run the outdoor for Amy.
What kind of players is Garrett Kidd? And when you talk about the decision to go ahead and give him that scholarship.
Yeah, Garrett has done everything we've asked, and he's gotten faster and stronger, and very, very blue collar guy that runs really good routes. He finds a way to get open, and he's helped us out on special teams, and just excited about his growth and development.
The unknown factor about Duke and Yerby, you know how they are when they're healthy, but when you don't really know.
Obviously we know probably a little bit more than you.
Okay.
Just because we're seeing them. Yeah, we're seeing them. So you're right. We don't make that decision not knowing what the doctors are saying or how they're reacting to running over here or what they're doing in the training room. They're both doing really well, and if you haven't seen Randy physically, he's different. He's 205 pounds now, so we'll get Joe caught up.
Thanks,